World premiere, I'm Johnny Massacre and welcome to the hardest video game of all time. Tried to finish it yesterday, couldn't do it. Apparently I've ruined Christmas unless I finish this game, and the very least Christmas is cancelled unless I finish this game. Both statements are true and can coexist at the same time. Home Alone on the NES, y'all. Who'd have thought it's this difficult? Absolutely bonkers. It's time, cuzzy, it's time. It's time. Who's ready for this? I'm ready, bruv. I'm ready. Here we go. Let's boot it up and let's get serious. Here we go.
PT3 casting says, Johnny, what the fuck?
I can't finish this game, man, and Christmas is cancelled until I finish this fucking game. I've been thinking about it. Okay, we have to finish this now. We have to finish it. Right, no fucking around. Here we go. Oh my lord, the trauma is back, y'all.
Arthur Shaw 8368 says, sup y'all.
Sup, bruv?
WR says, baseline fire.
There's got to be another way to make this more exciting.
Arthur Shaw 8368 says, that music is officially imprinted on my brain and soul.
I feel you, bruv. Feel you.
Milkatima casting says, y'all tucked in for another 8 hours. WR says, maybe Laser gave you a slight lobotomy. Lim Shalsu says the music is the most exciting part.
No, it's not, Lim Shalsu. What's up, Lim Shalsu? Lim Shalsu, we're gonna have to start paying your wife for all the moderation she does on stream. She's been slipping though recently. We have this new person and she didn't mention it.
8368 says, hell yeah.
But they were really nice. See, look at this BS. You just, oh fucking hell. We know what's up with this game. But then like this person was really suited to the stream and Milky just didn't read out his comment. We need to give Milky executive privileges to add people text to speech. Oh man. I don't know. There could be frustration in the future. I don't want to get into that mindset of I don't want to entertain even getting stuck in the death loop.
Lim Shalsu says, unless they say the gamer word she won't notice.
Unless they say what? Oh, you got to test this. Does he trip this up? No, which is amazing. Okay. I feel like getting up the stairs properly, it's kind of like jumping at the exact right part of the long jump. I feel that's the part of the game that requires the most skill, perversely. Right, here we go, cuzzies. I'm such a beast. I'm such a beast. You don't understand how major that is. And do you know what? We can hide in here while he's getting his shit together. I bet his friend's gonna come. Or maybe not.
Milkatima Casting says, gamer word virgin.
Here we go. Mate, oh my lord, how do they get away with that? They don't give me that? I think it's actually game over. I've only got one thing and there's nothing down there. Or it's very fucking far away. You never want to leave home without more than one item. Without more than one? I can't even think right now. This is my brain's just gone dead. Without less than 3 items basically, or at least less than 2. Oh my god, is it gonna let us? Oh my fucking god, this would be fucking Magic Monday, cuzzy. Come on, oh my god, he's gonna follow us, the bastard. I hate this game. Dude, the controls just didn't fucking work. Oh man, we're back in the hell loop. We're back in the loop. Already my spirit has taken a smash from that. Do you know what? I'm gonna fuck this. Let's just go for a rampage. I can't be bothered with this anymore. I need to have some gameplay, dude. I need anything, something, please, for the love of Christ. I need something. Oh, he's in trouble. This. Yes!
Says this game is infamous for unresponsive controls.
I don't doubt it. Oh, you little fuck. Okay. I didn't pick up the thing. What's wrong with me, dude? I mean, that was Olympic level execution, wasn't it? Fucking unbelievable. I really, really want this to end.
Bradublia says, so colouring books for Johnny this Christmas.
No, none of that. Why does it do me like this? What's happening? Like, mate, I got stuck on the step even though I didn't press down. You get stuck on the step. It's so fucking janky. Why? It's a bug. It's just a fucking unplay tested bug. Because I was on the stairs, it wouldn't let me move. It just made me, oh fuck off, man. This is the hardest game ever. There's nothing as difficult as this. in any fucking, in anywhere, other than some kind of puzzle game or something. Like, Tetris is impossible, right? Nobody's finished that. With the exception of stuff like that nobody can finish. This is up there. And I'm tired of it, bruv. I don't care if I sit for 24 hours. I'm not moving until this is over.
Brodublia says, hurry up and get caught so I can hear my bass line. Milkatima Kesting says a child defeated Tetris. Brodublia says, actually someone beat Tetris the other day.
Yeah, that was in my mind. That was the first time it's ever happened, right? That can't be right though. The first time someone's
Brodublia
ever...
says, good call.
My brother said he had been playing Blue Stinger. Amazing. I forgot to ask him whether he played it tucked in or not. He definitely wasn't tucked in. I'd bet on it. Maybe I should turn the music off.
Says gotta be tucked.
Exactly. Who said that? Gotta be tucked. Tuck, tuck, tuck. That tail away. He tucked his tail away. That's the tail away. DJT a day. Tuck that tail away. Tuck that tail away. That's the tail away. That's that Donald J. All day, every day. Donald in the basement. My brother was telling me if I do a Metal Gear, it's got to be Metal Gear 5. He said it's by far and away the best gameplay. Story probably won't make much sense by then, as if it would anyways if you were fresh off the 4th and 3rd and 2nd and 1st. But he also said Death Stranding 2 was good. He said I might like it. Man, this fucking 2 frames! It's, oh god.
Brodublia says, you don't need to know the story for that Metal Gear, and I agree with him.
Right. He said the gameplay is by far and away the best. Oh my lord. Yeah, they're on the way.
Milkatima Kesting says, I still have to start Death Stranding. Norman Reedus just keeps staring at me when I'm deciding on games. Brodublia says, so if I'm tucked, where do I conceal carry? Do I need to get an ankle guard?
Good question. You wear a blazer, innit? Can confirm this is a bad situation. Very bad.
Milkatima Kesting says you don't own a jacket.
I do. Him. See ya. Mate, I fucking hope. I think the surgeon got the nose right. I think he did it right. I really fucking hope so. Feeling quite hyped about that.
Bradublia says, in Florida. Milkatima Kesting says, I think Michael Rooker always has his in his ankle.
Put it in the crotch area, in the boxes.
Lim Shalsu says Milky plays Snake on Smash Bros so annoyingly good.
Dude, that TV's stuck there? Hope not. Milky's brother likes a bit of Smash Brothers, I think. Oh, we fucked up. Oh no, we didn't. You see, this is more gameplay. At least I'm doing something.
Shalsu says that's where ankle monitors go, babe. Milkatima Kesting says Snake is a funny little guy.
Why does it end up like this?
Milkatima Kesting says I got a conceal carry in the taint then.
Mate, that was nearly it. I hope his friend isn't coming. Of course he's fucking coming though. I don't have any stuff. It's a game over then. Nearly. I'm gonna get killed, by the way. It's a certainty. Look at the trauma of this fucker. He's gonna be bearing down on me like a molester. And I can't get up the stairs. I can't get up the stairs, mama. That was a fucking valiant effort. The thing is, like, I can deal with that, walking around the fucking house, but I can't deal with hiding the whole fucking game. It's too monotonous. It's one of the things that really breaks you down.
Lim Shalsu says get him one of this belt buckle gats that shoot as you thrust. Milkatima Kesting says there's a girl on Insta that styles her outfits around conceal carry and it's cute.
That's such a milkster comment. Right, this game is look at this. I couldn't have gone worse. I was completely damned on that. As soon as I landed, he killed me. I couldn't. And I wouldn't have been able to go back. I mean, it was impossible.
Milkatima Kesting says, ouch, stunned and peshied at the same time.
Oh dear.
Bradublia says, can open carry and filibuster that pretty stupid. Screams blast me first.
Do you know what gives me trauma is when people start cooking in the same room as me because it makes my clothes fucking smell. T-shirt is fine, but jeans and shit that you can't wash or you have to hand wash or whatever. Doesn't that give anyone else a trauma and people casually start cooking? And I'm just thinking, man, this is gonna smell like intensely. I hate that so much. Bro. That was a bit random, but... Man, this is actually fucking straight up BS, is what it is.
Milkatima Kesting says Johnny what? Lim Chelsu says boy you would not last as a sushi chef.
No, that's fine because it doesn't stick in your clothes. I'm talking like when you roast or cook or fry, which is the most intense, and it will just all go into your clothes. It'll permanently damage them as well.
Lim Chelsu says tell him Milky. Milkatima Kesting says it definitely sticks to your clothes lol.
The fish smell, but when you cook, it's got to be way more intense because all the particles are just floating everywhere.
Milkatima Kesting says you smell like every ingredient you work with.
But oil it just is more intense because, for example, I was in an izakaya and the kitchen was right next to me. And this is really important, I need to concentrate. I could feel the oil like wafting out of the kitchen and I smelled like I'd been in a smelling bad place. We've just pulled off the fucking ultimate trickery, by the way. Hopefully, look, this is actually couldn't be better as long as two don't appear, which I don't think they will. We're actually in the fucking mix.
Milkatima Kesting says oil is not nearly as bad as fish lol, but Chelsu had to deal with both.
Are you fucking serious? So what, if you're just in the proximity of cutting up fish, it's just gonna make you stink of fish? Fucking hell. I thought frying like the heavy oil particles that will settle is gonna be the real thing that's gonna destroy your life.
Lim Chelsu says Kimes you will have to ask Milky which smelled worse as I got home.
It's actually game over. Like, you can't tell me this isn't one of the hardest games ever made.
I don't like women who smell of Kipper's tuna.
You can't tell me this isn't one of the hardest games ever made.
WR says, I'm a smoker a smelling bad place lol you're British what kind of subpar vocabulary is that?
Where's he gone, bro?
Milkatima Kesting says, the fish smell gets in your hair and skin at least you can take an oily jacket off.
But the oil gets in your hair as well. Alright, let's have a domestic about what makes your clothes and hair smell more. Raw fish or fried shit? I'm standing in the fucking sushi restaurant all day, bruv. There's no way I'm standing there. Like, imagine you had a fucking $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 suit.
368 says, if you think this is hard then try Hollow Knight. You will take that back 100%.
Are you fucking serious?
69 says this game is AIDS.
Is that a challenge? You know I like a challenge. Hollow Knight can't be that bad. You mean the challenges in Hollow Knight or just the general base game? Man, you cannot tell me that didn't connect with him. This game is so fucking unforgiving. Is it the technology just won't allow it?
Says, has Johnny ever tried Battletoads for the NES?
I haven't.
69 says I completed Hollow Knight, it's not that bad. Arthur Shaw 8368 says, lol the base game itself is a challenge.
This could be the end, by the way. There's been a fair bit of misinfo on this channel over the years.
Milkatima Kesting says wait I'm confused. I've watched my kids play Hollow Knight a lot and they never complain. Arthur Shaw 8368 says, Silk Song is just as infuriating.
Someone told me that what make the hardest shit about those games is they have these achievements where you basically do it without dying and do it without losing a fucking life or whatever. Which does sound... That's not my... I don't like the idea of that.
Arthur Shaw 8368 says, completing the game with a 240% completion is a whole different experience.
Right, that's the thing. So some of it is without dying. I mean, that shit kind of pisses me off because I really want to do all the challenges, but when it comes to that without dying once, you're gonna... It's a bit of an insult to the really hard games of all time because that instantly just makes whatever game you're playing the hardest ever. Do you know what I mean? But you could do it on your own. You don't need a game to do it for you. But the fact that it's in there makes you want to do it even more. That's what she said.
Roman King BC says, Johnny, my parents bought me that game for $70 plus tax and I couldn't get past the level 3 or 4. The hoverbike segment was absolutely brutal bruv as you Brits say. Slub69 says some of the boss battles though fuck me.
What, in Hollow Knight? I actually think we're going to end up playing this then. You're selling this to me, man. You're selling it to me. If it's about a struggle, If it's about struggling and punishing yourself to develop, I'm all about this. I'm the most patient person in the fucking universe. Seriously, if really, you might not believe it, but I can wait decades for something. It's fine. I'll fucking wait, cuzzy. I'm gonna get that shit.
Slub69 says it's a great game, Jay. Roman King BC says no on Battletoads for the NES.
Right, that's definitely coming. By the way, did you see that? I was waiting for him to come, and I just could not react in time. I almost think that the human reactions cannot react.
Milkatima Kesting says the Beetle Man balances the perfect line where men and women both love him.
What? Danger is my trade.
Arthur Shaw 8368 says, I mean, you already told me that you have Souls-like fatigue, so Hollow Knight could be like a breath of fresh air for you.
Isn't it kind of like a Souls-like approach, even though it's a different genre? Or am I wrong on that? Beep boop. Oh man, I'm about this life. Thought I was about this life. Why am I so intent on stockpiling those things in the fucking corner? It's such an overly elaborate way to try to... Man, do you see what I'm seeing? Do you see why this game is fucked? I've said this so many times now, but losing because of jank is what really makes you not want to play it. It just feels like it's
Arthur Shaw 8368 says, some people do consider it a Souls-like of Metroidvania.
How the fuck are they pincering me there? This game is straight up one of the hardest ever made. And that's that.
Slub69 says Silksong's harder.
Did you finish it, Slubs?
Bradublia says, that breath of fresh air when they are refilling the waterboarding bucket.
Bruv, my beak is leaking.
Arthur Shaw 8368 says, Slub69 one word, pain.
Slub69, one word. Pain. Pain. Do you think I could do the whole game on my first attempt?
Slub69 says I've got arthritic hands, so I had to sack it off.
Mate, you got bunions, you got arthritic hands. What else you got, cuzzy? Not bunion, what is it? Gout. Did you sort that shit out? Tell me that's in remission, cuzzy. Slavs, what's your favourite food? What's your favourite dessert? What's your favourite colour? What's your favourite video game? What's your favourite type of clothing? What's your favourite clothing brand? What's your favourite car brand? What's your favourite animal? What's your favourite dinosaur? Tell me. What's your favourite mythological antagonist?
Milkatima Kesting says you can't sort gut out.
There must be something you can do with that. Yeah.
Lim Shalsu says, homie, you never asked me any of that.
I'm gonna ask you, bruv. Okay, let me ask you some questions. What's your favorite curry? What's your favorite fruit?
Bradublia says, what was your first pet's name? First car and mother's maiden name.
I know where this is going. Yeah, no comment.
Milkatima Kesting says, what's your credit card number? Slub69
Right.
says, yup, Milky, there's medication for it, but long term the meds mess up your liver.
But can't you get rid of it? Man, that's the real skill of the game. That's like...
Lim Shalsu says curry. Saag paneer. Arthur Shaw 8368 says, your social security number. Drop it right now. Lim Shalsu says fruit. Mango.
Me too, cuzzy! And, mate, saag paneer, what a fucking choice that is. I mean, but not having the meat is kind of a mental choice. But, yeah, that shit's good, right? Sagaloo is good with the soft potato, but saag paneer is a banger. And mango, mate, we're quite similar. What's your favourite?
Slub69 says there's no cure, it's hereditary.
But there must be ways to kind of get rid of it.
Forgive my unsophisticated palate, but what the heck is curry?
Who said that? Lim Chelsea, what's your favourite type of steak?
Bradublia says 86,753 Onei. Milkatima Kesting says, Roman no forgiveness.
I keep thinking this guy looks like an illegal immigrant.
Lim Shalsu says it is a choice, but I lean vegetarian.
Mate, that's not allowed. See, he could come in and absolutely molest us from behind right now.
Roman King BC says lol Milky. Lim Shalsu says smoked tri-tit steak.
Tri-tit steak? Triple booba steak? What the hell is that? Okay, whatever. That was fucking appalling, but it doesn't matter.
Bradublia says, Trinidad curry undefeated. Next questions.
What's a Trinidad curry? I didn't ask you, Brad. I didn't ask you, cuzzy. I got a special question for you. Brad, what's your favourite gun and your favourite ammunition?
Says curry is a selection of spices made into a sauce which you cook various ingredients in.
Is it? Oh, fuck. I don't know, bro. Eventually, we're going to go on a run. It's just going to happen.
Slub69 says Trinidad curry is curried goat no. Milkatima Kesting says try tip with P try tip. Lim Shalsu says tip as in the tip of my pee-pee.
I was about to say, isn't that what the tip is? You might as well just fucking chill out and hear the whole
says
time.
around the rest of the world it's called sirloin bottoms.
Do you know I had a rump steak the other day? I said this on the stream. It was fucking delicious. It was better than one that cost double. I don't know how that happened, but it was just so good.
Slub69 says where is a jet?
He's gone.
Arthur Shaw 8368 says, OHH by the way, Johnny, did you see the Supergirl teaser? Really wanted to know your thoughts.
Didn't see it. Don't give a
says
fuck.
laying down is bad for heart. Heart only feel good if lay down. But laying down bad for heart dilemma. Lim Shalsu says slubs no.
I just can't be arsed with this culture war shit. I don't give a fuck about the Supergirl movie. Whatever. I'm just moving on, bro. What, I'm gonna live for the next stupid fucked up thing they're gonna do? I'm gonna stare at that all day. I'm gonna play some fucking NES games, cuzzy. That's what I'm gonna fucking do. I think Ezina asked me about that, so of course I could react to it. What I'm gonna react? Oh, it's woke. Oh, it's feminist. Oh, it's shit. You already fucking know what it is, cuzzy. You already fucking know.
Slub69 says how you finding Londonistan?
I've barely seen it. I've just had surgery and been in, which is the best thing that I've fucking done because it means no alcohol. Oh, you
Lim
absolute
says I like
wankstain.
the idea of a Supergirl, not the execution.
It's not. They can't make good things anymore. It's just you can't when you just keep mining the same well. There's no gold there anymore, cuzzy. We need some freshness. We're gonna fucking get killed. Is what we're gonna do. That was a minor miracle. That was a Christmas miracle, cuzzy.
Roman King BC says it seems they're going with the ditzy Instagram obsessed teenager crowd with the new Supergirl movie. The new Superman wasn't all that bad the way.
You can't make a good film when there's any focus on social media at all, and that shows you how much of a cancer it is for the mind. It doesn't translate to any good narrative ever in any way, shape or form. You know what I'm saying? Put smartphones in so many older movies, the whole movie doesn't exist anymore. Like imagine Commando, right? That movie would be over when he jumps out the plane, cuzzy.
Slub69 says all superhero films are pure shit. Milkatima Kesting says, I loved Superman's parents. Arthur Shaw 8368 says, well, nothing in the trailer seemed boss girl to me, but she just woke up from the bed and has this party girl energy with a lot of Star Wars stuff sprinkled in.
It ain't Star Wars, it's Disney Marvel. But it became Star Wars, which is the worst thing ever. Do you know what my bro told me today? I'm sure I know one of you know this. Apparently, they're going to re-release I don't know the niche nerd name for it, but the untainted original Star Wars movies with not even the George Lucas CGI. It's just the original, and none of that fucking hand shot first, none of that. Bruv, let's fucking go. Let us go. I still feel they can enhance the lightsaber a little bit, you know, because they have the kind of, this, you see that it's...
Arthur 8368 says, I hated Superman 2025 and I am sure I will hate this one too. Only thing I got excited to see is Jason Momoa as Lobo. Milkatima Kesting says, WOOI. Arthur 8368 says, that guy was born to play Lobo. Roman King BC says, oh yeah, I heard about that, interesting.
So it's, yeah, so it's real.
Slub69 says I've got them on VHS. No SFX at all.
Legend.
Milkatima Kesting says LMAO was there more confirmation than just a text between him and Gunn. Lim Shalsu says I think that social media is subconsciously shameful, which is why it is unrelatable in narrative. We don't want to face the mind virus.
Do you want to look at your fucking phone when you're looking at a big screen?
Models fall under SFX. Bradwr says, nothing matters anyway. This dimension sucks. Luke saying hey R2 turn off the garbage smash nonsense. Roman King BC says, I kinda can't forgive Jason Momoa after what he did publicly with his daughter in front of paparazzi.
What did he do?
It wasn't a slip of the hand, bro.
Fuck off, what's he doing? He's cooked. His goose is cooked.
Roman King BC says he coats a feel in front of cameras and she shoved his hand away. Arthur Shaw 8368 says Roman King BC, what did he do? Never heard of this.
The fuck? His daughter, mate. That cannot be real. This just can't.
Roman King BC says it's an old clip, maybe you can still find it on YouTube. Bradwr says, Google it, don't say it here.
Yeah, mate, I'd just rather play Home Alone on the NES. I think, yeah, that's what I'd rather do.
Slub69 says I see Disney is starting to do the cease and desist on these ISW content creators. Roman King BC says she looked 14 at the time.
Mate, we can't, no discussion of this because it's going to get shadow banned. I'm not aware of what's being discussed and we're not discussing it. Twink?
Roman King BC says gotcha.
All good. Can we just play a different game? Is that alright? Is that acceptable? Or will I? Is Christmas cancelled until I finish this game?
Slub69 says get Hollow Knight, bruh.
It's got to be.
Sue says please.
I don't like to admit defeat, but I feel with the 20-minute loop and this BS, this isn't even really.
8368 says we want Hollow Knight. BrWR says lol, just let that bass line drop one more time. Roman King BC says sure thing.
It doesn't even really feel like a game. It's a 20-minute loop with some fucking mental jank in it.
Slub69 says fuck Christmas games. BrWR says it's not defeat if the game is broken.
It actually is broken. It actually is fucking broken. It's definitely the hardest.
Walking simulator.
Hiding simulator. Even better, right?
Slub69 says I've still not got the wifey anything. BrWR says Kobayashi Maru.
Okay, what's on the list, Slubs?
Lim Shalsu says lol Brad. Roman King BC says Peekaboo Simulator.
It's what it is. Literal. Peekaboo simulator. Roman King. I feel if we can just get to 10 minutes, it's going to get exciting.
Slub69 says gonna get her a crucifix, I think.
That's nice. What kind?
Slub69 says silver or platinum.
Mate, she cannot not be happy with that. I approve.
BrWR says, if you cramped up and accidentally dragged this game into the trash, we would all look the other way. Roman King BC says, cliffhanger for the SNES starring Sylvester Stallone. Pretty good beat 'em up, and I believe I managed to pass it a few times.
I remember that on the fucking... I remember seeing that on the... somewhere. On the somewhere. Who's ready for Christmas? Who's ready? Om nom 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 nom. Who's ready for Christmas? Who's ready to eat?
BrWR says, cross should contain silver in case of vampire apocalypse.
Exactly. We're over halfway, people.
Says they made a cliffhanger game. Roman King BC says, I think we're making pot roast with the family and some tamales and ham. A mix between Hispanic and traditional Christmas delights.
Sounds good, man. What's tamales? This feels like a mistake. See, we're over halfway.
Milkatima Kesting says if I have to smell one more tamale I will implode.
What's a tamale? You can feel they're ramping up the difficulty. Their movements are more erratic and fucked up. Look, he's proper after me, bro.
BrWR says, Mexican cornbread.
I had cornbread for the first time last year and it's fucking delicious. I always thought it was shit because in Aliens he goes, cornbread. He doesn't like it.
Lim Shulsu says tamale is a steamed corn dough dumpling stuffed with spicy shredded meat. Milkatima Kesting says have you ever had one of those Chinese rice treats wrapped in bamboo leaves, Johnny?
That's something boomers say, right? Hot tamale. Chinese bamboo leaf. What? Chinese bamboo wrapped in... Huh? Something wrapped in bamboo leaves.
Roman King BC says it's this masa-based substance that's dense in texture wrapped around either beans, pork or chicken, and it's wrapped around corn leaves, I think.
I'm getting confused.
BrWR says, that's what Alex Steiner calls AOC. Milkatima Kesting says damn Johnny never had a Chinese tamale.
The fuck is a tamale? Yeah, okay, it's what, cornbread? Something wrapped in cornbread. If this game is not rigged, we've got 7 minutes to go, he won't bust me straight away.
Roman King BC says corn leaves are wrapped around the tamale, lol.
Corn leaves. I'm not sure the gameplay loop right now. Oh, but this is looking good though. He's far away. They're both far away. I don't know.
Milkatima Kesting says you make a soft dough with a type of corn flour, stuff it with whatever you want, then wrap it in corn husks and steam it.
It's like a double wrap
Lim
thing.
Shulsu says masa is a fine corn meal dough. The corn is cooked in lime to soften it, then mixed with lard and hot water and baking powder. Roman King BC says in order to bake them safely and for them to take on the shape and texture of the corn leaves.
So what? It's dough and then you put whatever you want in there and then you wrap it with corn leaves. It actually sounds pretty fucking good. So what, the corn leaves go mad crispy, I take it? That's the point, right? What do you... See, the game's actually broken.
Milkatima Kesting says it's like a manju but meat and corn. Lim Shelsu says steamed is better.
So here's the thing that I've realised. So if it's the last 5 minutes, you basically can't hide. They're going to bust you straight away.
Lim Shelsu says the corn leaves are inedible.
Oh, well, you take them off? I see, it's a steamed
you
it.
don't eat the corn husks.
So,
King BC
okay.
says, but it depends on how much dough they put. If they put too much, they pretty much ruined it.
So it imparts a little bit of flavour, the corn leaves, and it steams it.
8368 says, fuck this game.
Dude, at least we're learning. So we were in the different room, and they went past me once and then immediately bust me. That's what happened when it was a minute and a half left. So the thing is, you can't use the items for the first 75%. You've somehow got to hide for the first 75%. And then you want to start using the items until they all run out. Because you can only use them 3 or 4 times.
Milkatima Kesting says the corn husks are literally so you can carry them around. It is a finger food.
I still don't understand.
Bradwr says, you got issues, man.
I pressed the wrong button
King
there.
BC says yuck, the leaves and the masa dough impart the flavor along with whatever stuffing you put inside it. My personal favorite is Mexican white cheese and jalapeno peppers. Milkatima Kesting says in California, every winter, small Mexican women make loads of tamales and hang out in parking lots, selling them, or you have a tamale lady.
Mate, everyone loves tamale. That's UK, we just don't have it. That's really interesting. That's a Hispanic thing, right? Hence, Roman kings doing that mixed with traditional Christmas tree.
Lim Shelsu says I am the tamale lady.
It sounds like it could be like a character in a horror game. Bruv, who the fuck is hyped about Kojima's horror game coming out? Thing is, Del Toro's not involved, so it's not going to be as good probably, but I mean, fuck, it's the closest thing we'll ever. PT was so influential. Every horror game that came out since then was defined by that game, and it was just a demo. It's the closest thing we'll ever get.
King BC says it only works if it's a small Mexican tamale lady. Lol, it gives extra flavor. Haha.
I feel it. Ha ha ha.
Milkatima Kesting says yeah, jalapeno and cheese is the best, but I can't have too many. I hate the greasiness of it all. Roman King BC says, I have faith in anything Del Toro. Bradwr says, can't spell tamale without MLE.
Yeah, it's a shame that they never got to make the game. Who's doing the horror game?
Sure 8368 says, Kojima's horror game, you mean OD knock knock?
Yes. Any info on that for me? I've got to say, I just prefer the Xbox pad to the PlayStation pad. So when's Halo coming out for fucking PlayStation then? Let's fucking go. That was my game, dude. That was my fucking game.
Bradwr says, jalapeno lol.
Jalapeno. Why aren't there tamale in England? Because that's something an English person would probably quite like. Weird that.
Lim Shelsu says bruv, I would totally watch a horror movie based on the tamale lady. It would be titled Tamaleria and the mole would be Humanu. Slub69 says I fucking hate Christmas. Fucking waste of money. Milkatima Kesting says, I love GDT so much, but he's had so many cancelled games that he has decided to turn his back on video games like, brother, Yoko Taro had 5 cancelled games this year alone. Arthur Shaw 8368 says, Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. How was it? Milkatima Kesting says, Slubs knows what's up.
Oh, you both hate Christmas. Mate, I can't accept that. I fucking love Christmas. I like the build up. My brother loves it. Christmas! On this, what is it? This, man, we have to finish this to play the 5th day of Christmas.
Slub69 says costs me thousands. Bradublia says, Slubs don't worry, next year it will be illegal or haram.
The one benefit of population replacement, Slavs won't have to buy shit for Christmas. He'll just have to pay his Muslim tax. What's that called? That there is a Muslim tax, isn't there? But it has a special name.
Roman King BC says, Halo was the pinnacle of FPS gaming, bruh. Sure, Doom was great and born out of Texas, but still, man, nothing like the jaw-dropping experience of Halo 1.
Halo 1 was jaw-dropping. And so when they did Halo Infinite, which was supposed to recapture the magic, they did it cross-platform. You couldn't have fucked it up any harder, Cuzzy, because Halo 1 was a system-launching title, and it had a mesmeric...
I still have to watch Frankenstein, I've heard it's good.
Has mesmeric graphics. And what they instantly made the graphics shitty by making it cross-platform. Well done.
Slub69 says, nah, made the first Quake game.
That was fucking awesome. The thing, when you play that now, the aesthetic it's fucking weird. But that game, multiplayer, was, do you know what? That was the first true FPS, like Twitch multiplayer. When I say Twitch, I mean the verb. That was fucking mad.
Halo is overrated.
Halo 3 is not overrated. I can hear the argument for Halo 1. You could say it's wrapped up in nostalgia. But it's just the pace of it and everything. I have to go back and play it, but I'm pretty sure it's quite a banger.
Arthur Shaw 8368 says, so is Doom.
I mean, Doom is fucking incredible. But Doom was LAN, right? It wasn't really online, or was it?
Milkatima Kesting says, Halo is underrated.
They've already fucked it because they put a run into Halo 1, like, fuck you guys. That for me was what broke the entire series, and ironically it was Bungie who did it. Bungie put run into Halo with Reach. It changes the whole fucking level design, and it just makes the level bigger. The ironic thing was, in the later ones with run, it took the same amount of time to get the power weapons as it did without run. They just had to make the levels bigger. So what the fuck was the point of that? And before, you take your time and you shoot, it's balletic, it's elegant, there's a grace, there's a balletic, elegant grace to Halo.
Roman King BC says Quake 2 was fast-paced and cool. It's definitely a respectable addition to the genre. Easily one of the top 10s or 5s.
I remember they proper treated the player with weapons for that. They just gave you everything. There was tons of weapons. I didn't have that. I played it a bit later on, but it was still fucking banger. They had the normal shotgun, the super shotgun. It was great. I remember playing on the Mac Quake, and everyone had their own servers, and some servers took time to load because they reprogrammed it. And there was all kinds of mad things that were going on. Like, you could turn into the Shambler. Do you remember that? The Shambler bit. You could turn into it and shit. And there's all kinds of mad.
Slub69 says when GFX cards first came out, was amazing.
What, Quake 2? I can see that.
BrWR says, Xbox Zoom. Tomato tomato.
If you can get both of them here, it's actually too much, too hot to handle. Yeah, so you actually can't get in there unless you do this weird loop. It's unforgivable how jank that is.
Slub69 says my GFX card was too big so I had to play it with the case open lol.
Well, you what? Fucking hell. So how does that work? This game's actually legitimately broken, did you see that? I hadn't been hiding at all, he was in a different room.
Says, I saw an Halo Energy sword in the Walmart and the only thing stopping me from buying it was child size.
What was? I cannot believe I fucking see it.
69 says fuck this game bruv.
Yeah, mate, but I can't let it beat me, but it's actually fucking broken.
BrWR says, perfect for younglings then. Spiriflora Palace says, why is Trump hiding in that Christmas tree?
He's trying to avoid the Dems, the Democrats' relentless pressure to persecute at every turn, day in, day out.
Arthur Shaw 8368 says, Johnny, I have a question. What exactly made you play this game? Whose idea was it?
So I had the idea to do the 12 games of Christmas. There's barely 12 Christmas themed games in the history of video games. He shouldn't be able to get me here. He should walk right past me. Yeah, okay. And this was one of them. That's what it is.
Milkatima Kesting says, oh wait, Arbiter cosplay for the boy. Chalsu, we need to pick up an Xbox.
Do you hear that, Chalsu? Chalsu, what's your favourite dinosaur and why? Can you guess my favourite dinosaur? I actually don't know its name, but I can describe it to you. How well do you know me? What's my favourite dinosaur? You can probably guess what it is. Actually, there's a bunch of those things, but I've got one in mind, and I have a very solid reason why.
Slub69 says my fave dino is Ankylosaurus. BrWR says, dinosaurs are a psyop. Limshalsu says Elasmosaurus.
Don't know, you have to describe these things to me. How does the game work? I actually can't be bothered with this, dude.
Milkatima Kesting says, Brad is right.
I can't be bothered with this, man. I don't think I'm capable of finishing this. I cannot see an end to it. It's not like we're getting much closer, right?
Milkatima Kesting says, I like the one they found in the mud that was actually accurate lol.
I think the only way I'm going to be able to do this is to be intoxicated or take some form of stimulants. I can't see another way that I'm going to be able to just sit here and play in this. I need something else to stimulate me.
Lim Shalsu says the Elasmosaurus is a long-necked marine reptile with long teeth.
I like the sound of that. That's got to be in my top 5, whatever the fuck that is. And the other one? Oh my god, look at that. That's definitely my top 5. Yeah, look, it's got a long neck as well. That is going to ruin your life faster than you can blink.
BrWR says, they literally find a finger-sized bone fossil and build a whole dinosaur around it with lore. How it died sounds. ETC. Lim Shalsu says, Therizinosaurus.
Oh. This baseline is good, Brad.
BrWR says, and Velociraptor da.
Can you guess what my favourite dinosaur is? Oui? We can't. Is Christmas cancelled until I finish this game? That's the question.
Milkatima Kesting says, I feel like we had this conversation during Dino Crisis. Slub69 says I also like Lickmewifasclitosaurus. Lim Shalsu says you look like a Hadrosaurus fanimho. BrWR says, N-wordosaurus, yes it's real lol I did a paper on it in college.
You gotta describe these fucking things to me. So my favourite dinosaur is the one with the massive clonking tail. It's got a clonker on its tail, big ass tail, and it's got this lump on the end and spikes on it. It's just gonna clonk you. One clonk and you're gonna be shattered into a million pieces.
Milkatima Kesting says, I'm fine with you never finishing this.
Okay, do I have permission? Look, see how you get stuck on the fucking stairs there? That is unforgivable criminal act.
Slub69 says Ankylosaur.
Is that what it is? We have the same favourite... That's easy to remember. We have the same favourite dinosaur? He's got a fat clonker on his tail. That's amazing. Can you imagine getting boshed with one of those? You're just going to disappear, bro. You're going to disappear, mate.
Milkatima Kesting says, That's mine, you can't like that one, I already like that one, pick a different one.
No, that's mine. I do like I thought it was a plesiosaur, but someone said it earlier. The one in the water with the massive flippers and the huge fucking long neck. What the fuck is that? It's like a submarine with...
69 says has the hammer tail.
Yeah, man. Hammer that shit down.
says Ankylosaurus.
Ankylosaurus. I feel like he could take out a T-Rex, that thing, because the T-Rex couldn't bite it. It would just, and then it would spin around, break its legs.
That's a Pokemon.
That brings me neatly to my next question. Chelsea, what's your favourite Pokemon? No one's going to ask me my favourite shit. And I'm only asking you because I want to tell you mine anyway, so I might as well just fucking tell you.
BrWR says, Charizard for the win.
Charizard, that's a pretty classic Pokemon. You can't go wrong with a dragon. Charizard. Why is there a picture of Venom on the wall above the fireplace? Look. Venom, and then you got Venom wearing a tea cozy.
Limshalsu says Milotic is my favorite Pokemon.
Don't know. I don't know any Pokemon. I know a few, like only
BrWR says, what's your favorite firearm, Johnny?
Favorite firearm? It's a good question.
Milkatima Kesting says, Tyranitar is the goodest boy.
I'd go with this Spaz 12. This is the fucking spot, man.
Milkatima Kesting says, how many Pokemon do you know, Johnny? Do you even have a favorite?
I do have a few. My favourite is probably... It's gotta be Pikachu, isn't it, bro? I do like the Snorlax though, that's a pretty cool one. And Psyduck is quite cool, but Snorlax is top tier. Also Coffin, it's that fucked up, like purple looking one. It's like a mine or something.
Milkatima Kesting says, I miss Fat Pikachu.
Oh, that. Yeah, I've seen that on a card in Japan. I know that's a little bit rare.
Slub69 says my fave Pokemon is Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff.
BrWR says, Ditto Sweeney would be favorite in real life, don't ask any questions.
Jigglypuff. What the fuck? I forget what that is now.
BrWR says, Chonkachu. Milkatima Kesting says, no dog, look up Tyranitar, he's good.
Jigglypuff's like a kind of jellyfish looking pink thing, isn't it? I mean, Bulbasaur looks pretty good. The Turtle, Blastoise, that looks kind of cool. Like the original 3, those were the best ones. They chose them for a reason. Yeah, the basement is actually where the magic kind of happens. Let's be real.
Milkatima Kesting says, Jigglypuff is Kirby with ears.
I know, I don't really like that one. Slubs likes a bit of Jigglypuff, eh? Oh man, I feel mad nerdy talking about this. Maybe we should get into the world of Pokemon. Can you imagine how much there'd be to talk about? Fucking hell. Dude, the basement is top tier because there's so much shit down there. You can basically get in and out often without...
Markello says, basement magic.
You can get... What's up, Mark? You can get in and out pretty much because there's a ton of items. Coming up to halfway, y'all. Why do I do that? Don't move, Trump. Oh, we hear them.
Lim Shalsu says, my question for you, Johnny, is which do you prefer, house or drum and bass, and why?
Drum and bass, because it's the best genre ever made by miles. It already existed before humans. Okay, dude, we're over halfway now.
Slub69 says, when my 2 eldest were wee, I bought Haley Jiggly Amy son you and had me out. Lim Shalsu says, howdy Wolfie.
What's up, Wilfie? What's Wolfie saying? Brad, what's your favourite gun? Lim Chelsea, what's your favourite sea creature? What's your favourite type of pasta? If you could order 3 things, if you could only take 3 dishes to a desert island, and you can't say Milky's cooking, what are you taking? Right, the game's gonna get serious now. 9 minutes left. Look, 8 minutes 46. Okay, it's actually gonna get mad serious. They're gonna start going ham.
Mark Ello says, existed before humans, or Homo sapiens. Lim Shalsu says the best sea creature is the colossal squid.
Oh, that's pretty... They're fucking ugly bastards though, aren't they?
Lim Shalsu says the best pasta is linguine.
Oh man, do you know what? Yeah, I do remember munching that and it's fucking good. What can I say? Linguine bongole bella. With the clams and shit. It's like skinny pasta, isn't it, cuzzy?
Milkatima Kesting says, mapo tofu, black bean noodles, parsley salad.
Gee whiz, that was nearly fucking terrible.
Bradublia says, do not disrespect Kirby with Jigglypuff. Kirby is a baby Star Warrior.
Sorry.
Milkatima Kesting says, why don't we ever have linguine in the house? Bradublia says, best pasta is bucatini.
What's that? You gotta describe things to me. I'm an uncultured barbarian. I've been on Dago Bar a long time.
Slub69 says tagliatelle.
Bruv, 7 minutes to go. I feel like if we can get these fucking chandeliers.
Bradublia says, it's a hollow noodle. Lim Shalsu says, I'm the same as Milky except I want to change parsley salad to curry katsu omuris.
Do you know what? We're just gonna take it to these fools. Car is really good.
Milkatima Kesting says, Wolf and Horse's correct pizza is the best pasta. I also change my island answer to It's All Pizza. Mark Ello says, let's hear it for Donkey Kong. Able to change from a minor villain throwing barrels to a protagonist in his own series of games. You too can change your life.
Okay, by the way, everyone, it's 5 minutes 49 left. We take them down here, and we just gonna do a fucking loop. If this is gonna teach us a lot. If they come straight down here, we kind of know when there's 5 minutes to go, they're just gonna hunt you wherever the fuck you are. I'm hoping that they might just, a few times with down here, they don't come down. But I think they're gonna make a beeline. Oh no, they're not. I mean, this is tip top. Okay, no, it's not tip top, but still. It's still kind of good they're separated, but he's gonna be right in my grill. This is really dangerous. Super dangerous right now. Oh no, too good, too good, too good. He doesn't even fucking know, cuzzy, but is he gonna come from outside? Yes, he fucking is! Right, we out here. TV's a big item and so's the car. I don't have the car. 4 minutes 51, it's still a long ass time, dude. See to pray. Not going in there. I feel this is a dangerous route though. Or not. Okay, this is perfect. I think.
Milkatima Kesting says, let's hear for Ridley. That bastard holds a grudge even when reborn in a terrible game. Let's go Ridley.
I'm really afraid he's gonna fucking come like a flash. If he's in the basement, I'm gonna scream in terror, cuzzy. I want those cars is what I want. Pick up the car, pick up the car. Car is procured. Mate, there's no more items here. I actually can't believe that. There's basically no more items down there. There's a lot of items. Okay, no, there's a lot on the floor. We actually have to go through the middle is where we have to go. There's only 3 in the bottom. Top and middle, 2 minutes 55. There's a fucking chandelier there. Oh my lord, is that what we ever need? Bro, I don't fucking know and I do not care.
Brodublia says, then the best pasta shrimp chume. Milkatima Kesting says, was Daniel Stern having a midlife crisis in the doorway?
So basically you have to go up the top after this. He's down for a long time now. I'm not even questioning that, dude. I don't give a fuck. Please. Oh my god.
Milkatima Kesting says, OMG, he is having a crisis, let's go.
Please. No, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. You see how the only way to do it is when it breaks? The craziest thing is, Kevin McAllister in this image looks older than the robbers.
Says, it's the big one.
Does it count that he got stuck on the door though? Does it count?
Kesting says this is the happiest Johnny has ever been on stream.
So happy. Dude, we did it!
And Shalsu says, holy shit.
But the thing is, did you see what happened? We basically, I don't think that counts because he got stuck. Does it count? It's a different game when there's only one of them. Does it count? Do you know what? That's Father Christmas. That's God basically saving Christmas. He just said, do you know what? Divine intervention to save Christmas because Johnny's not going to do it.
Says Christmas is back on, kids.
It's back on, yeah. Yeah.
And Shalsu says it counts.
I don't think that counts. Does it count?
Bradublia says, Kobayashi Maru, I called it. Milkatima Kesting says, no, it counts if you restart this. I'm finding out where you live, I swear TK God. Lim Shalsu says it's not a game, remember. Roman King BC says, congratulations UFNG legend. Bradublia says, no one saw anything, you won.
We actually have to do it. We have to do it without the bug, I think. I don't know. I feel like pissed off that I was deprived of that. I felt it was in the bag there. Right, we'll play it a little bit more. It doesn't matter, we don't have to finish it. We can actually move on, but I'm going to play it a bit more. I feel like we have to do that properly.
Milkatima Kesting says, the crime.
This is my new favourite game.
Milkatima Kesting says, how many collective hours, Johnny?
It's quite a few. So I think like it makes sense now. Top and the bottom, there's just so many items there. You can just run through and scupper them every time. And then at the end, you go to the middle where all the final items are. And the chandelier is like game over. Do you know, with the chandelier, I feel like you don't need to do both at the same time. Because you saw how easy it got at the end there. You take one out, and then you just hide or run from the other one. And keep a chandelier in the pocket, I don't fucking know.
Brodublia says, Stockholm Syndrome.
Whenever there's been a good run, it's been in here and they just don't come down forever. Oh, there he fucking is, bro. How janky is this game though? Seriously, how janky is this fucking game? That the enemy got stuck on the fucking door at the end. This is a mess, man. Mess.
Milkatima Kesting says, is this game cursed? Are you addicted to the music?
Hate the music. Don't like it one bit. Right, I have the most racist friend in the universe. Japanese guy. He says, oh, you really hate communists, but in my view, and I'm not saying what country, then fucking true nature comes from their ilthy fey udblay, not from their ideology or beliefs. Looking at, and then another race of people, he says, their crazy persistence comes from their rotten udblay.
WR says, anyone never had Zaxby's?
Not for, you can be sure of that. Fucking hell, man. It's proper, it's just, it cracks me up. Every time I see any news article featuring like the ethnicity ace ray of the people he's not particularly fond of, I always send it to him just to get his fucking response. Yeah, it's intense, man. Intense.
WR says, more than me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Way more, dude. Not even close. I mean, racism's been the norm for fucking years now. All I've heard in day out is how like white people are bad. And like white people need to be replaced or removed, or they do this or they do that. There's too much. I mean, everyone's obviously racist to a certain extent. It's just everyone's racist, basically. I'd be amazed if there wasn't a person who was a bit racist. Any outsider from fucking anywhere who looks like anything is the same as me at all times. Exactly the same. There's literally no difference. Like, you could take a guy now from Botswana and you could take a girl from Laos and you could basically put them here instead of me and you wouldn't even fucking know the difference, bro. What difference would there be? None. Literally nothing.
WR says, no one more racist than brown countries towards their own people, lol.
But that, you can't be racist yourself. Well, you can be self-hating. And that's the other thing. If aliens came down and asked me what the fuck is going on with culture wars, I'd basically tell them, like, you're racist. You're racist. Everyone's racist all the time. But if you, oh, for fuck's sake, everyone's racist against anyone who's not white, basically. And if you're black and you say that's not true, that makes you a different kind of slur. They call you an Uncle T or something like that. So you have to agree that white people and men are bad. Then it's okay.
Milkatima Kesting says no brown people divide themselves up.
You know, the new fucking Marxist victimhood race just dropped, and it's Sudan. So like, because they can feel that they're going to run out of juice.
Your privilege is showing. Light-skinned browns versus dark skins is crazy racism.
Is it? They're gonna, what am I gonna say? So now, because Palestine's running out of juice a little bit, they're moving, they need to move on to the next source of victimhood and money and attention grabbing and narcissism, and it's Sudan. I don't even know what's happening in Sudan. You know what? I don't give a fuck what's happening in Sudan. I don't care if aliens have landed in Sudan like War of the Worlds and they're entrapping people in a giant human cage and assimilating them into whatever. I don't give a fuck what's going on over there. It's not my fucking concern. And if they haven't sorted their shit out after all these years, I don't want to fucking fix it with my money. I do not give a fuck. But that's that. Honey, wake up. The new Marxist victim. Her race just dropped and it's Sudan. Did anyone see that? And I guarantee you it's basically Muslims and Muslims are getting something to do with Muslims. It could, because you have the Christian-Muslim war in Nigeria, right? No one gives a fuck about that. He's talking about Palestine. So if it's Sudan, it's going to be a victim of class. It's not involved with Christianity, guaranteed. Because these people are just sick weirdos.
BrWR says, you can't compare Lionel Richie with Seal, that's crazy.
I can't look at the news anymore, dude. It's just too fucking relentless. Do you know what? I'll leave it to Elon Musk. He can make a difference and he's trying. I'm not gonna do anything. What the fuck am I gonna do? What am I supposed to do? And I definitely can't do anything.
69 says Ankylosaur action.
Hell yeah. We need a game where just dinosaurs fight each other, but not a shit one. So, did you see we did it?
Lim Shalsu says, I think it's a privilege I'll never have to pay for a spray tan. Slub69 says, did you beat it?
I did, but you know what? I was crushing it, but right at the end, the last 4 or 5 minutes, one of the dudes got stuck in the entranceway, and it just completely made it so much easier. So I don't know if it counts. Everyone said it counted, but I'm not sure if that counts. Does it count? After all the jank, I feel like that fucking counts. But I feel like my victory was taken away from me by making it easier with one of the guys stuck.
Bradw says, I pay my wife's son Chelsea lol they got me. Roman King BC says, I agree with you that in general people have in-group preferences, but to equate that to being racism I'm not in agreement with. I can't compel myself to judge someone by where they spawned on the map. Slub69 says tan and Xotish just doesn't compute.
Is that not possible?
Roman King BC says that being said racist jokes are hilarious.
No comment. All of the best comedy shows touch on race, right? Because it's a taboo subject. That's how we know we've fallen as a society. We basically don't do that anymore. There was so much of that, and it was the black comedians that opened the doors to that because they were more able to do it. They were in the position where they can. It's game over, cuzzy.
Milkatima Kesting says, didn't you move to Florida, Brad? Why doesn't your wife just go outside?
She wants to survive.
Roman King BC says, as long as it's in jest. And sorry Johnny, I'll be more careful with my words.
No worries.
Roman King BC says, I wish Elon bought YouTube instead. Bradw says, Roman King I can. Im Brown. If you're born into a stereotype, it's your responsibility to prove yourself above it and better. I will 100% judge the Cum Warrior PDF file. Tribe Papua New Guinea. Bradw says, Florida sun is brutal.
Breep? I don't know how you live in Florida if it's that bad and that humid. I could not live in a country like that. Sorry, I just couldn't. Japan, one of the main reasons that I would ever leave Japan.
Shansu says Florida mosquitoes are brutal.
Dude, I know.
Sub69 says, I sent my brother a text by mistake that was meant for the wife on Tuesday. Guess what the first two words were?
I'm gonna.
Bradw says, Florida mosquitoes can pick up a small child.
Do they have the stripy white and black ones?
Slub69 says hard anal lol.
Slubs, you'll get the channel banned, bro. Seriously, don't say that. Oh my god. Don't derail my masterclass in gaming. Yeah, if Elon Musk had bought YouTube, oh my, can you imagine? It actually would have been even more powerful than him buying X. I know X has the news, and it has the same facility as YouTube, essentially. You can upload videos, but people don't use it like that. Can you imagine? It's just all videos where it's pure.
Slub69 says my bro was like WTF.
About what? Don't say it, Slubs.
Bradublia says analog control to the agents. Slub69 says what does Meta own?
Oh, I'm too good. Oh, you little wanker though.
Roman King BC says, I'm Catholic for quick reference. Even the Sea Warriors of Papua New Guinea deserve a chance at redemption despite their horrendous acts. Arthur Shaw 8368 says, bruh, I will rip my ears out.
I can stop any time. Basically,
Fatima Kesting says the kids broke the top off my cheap beer stein. What should I replace it with?
paper. I feel like this is the other room to hide in, like they will fuck off.
Milkatima Kesting says, I can stop at any time is what addicts say.
True. This room is so much better than the other one.
Shelsu says you literally just said I can stop anytime with the conviction of a smacked out fiend.
Right. True. I'm an addict. I don't try to hide it. I'm addicted to video games, and I'm addicted to this game.
Bradublia says, I never said they don't deserve a chance at redemption, but it's up to them to prove it. It's not your duty to go out of your way.
This room, because they can only come in from one way, they don't accidentally just walk through it all the time, unlike the one on the other side. A couple of rooms to the left.
69 says stop what?
Stop the game. This is actually the fucking room. Right, I'm feeling pretty tasty. I know he's coming. I know the game too well. That was actually a minor miracle to even get away there, to be honest.
Roman King BC says that being said 80% of the Sea Warriors clans as a majority have stopped the act by the intervention of the Catholic Church. Only a few clans remain with that sick act. They deserve wood chips.
Right, crazy things are about to happen. They're all getting molested up there, which is excellent. There's so much stuff in the basement, it's out of control.
Slub69 says Roman, what you on about headhunters canninals?
If they don't come down here for a while, because it can happen near the end game. This is how we got so far. Yeah, even like now it's halfway, but they still can fuck. This room they could still avoid. Thing is, he might not have avoided it, but I'm not going to risk it. Look how many goodies there are down
Roman
here.
King BC says, Slubs, if you know, you know. I won't mention it here. BrWR says, that's awesome news at least. Go Jesus.
The mystery of the cross solved. Excellent. Oh wow, we don't have anything.
Milkatima Kesting says read with the enthusiasm as Gomez. BrWR says, Google it Slubs, we cannot discuss that here.
That should have been game over. Okay, the middle floor is like end of the game tier shit. Bruv, where the fuck did his friend come from? There's no point in looking at the screen for the net until in 2 minutes.
Slub69 says bruv, you're hiding in the bushes like an asylum seeker outside a primary school.
There's no turning back for this stream now. Definitely, you're gonna get a knock tomorrow morning, bruv. Isn't your city the worst affected in the whole of the UK? Is that correct?
WR says, HHAHA. Roman King BC says, Bruv Joe Pesci you iced M.
It's actually a hard game over now.
Milkatima Kesting says, Joe Pesci is immortal.
You love Joe Pesci.
Slub69 says he was good in Goodfellas.
He was fucking unbelievable.
Says, I actually Mandela'd myself. I for sure thought Joe Pesci was dead, but turns out he's fine.
Bruv, why is it like this game? Right, no more of this. We fucking finished it, bro. We finished it. I mean, look. If God made an intervention, it was meant to be, bro. I'll take it. That's payback for all the jank of that game. Every time it robbed me. Okay, so next game is Home Alone again.
Destin says if something happens to him in the next week, I will not take the blame.
To Santa.
Slub69 says this looks like a Spectrum game.
Not quite that bad, but it's mad that you even know what that is, to be honest. Right, we're doing the next game, which is also, actually it doesn't have to be Home Alone. Do you know what? You lot can vote on it. You want to vote on a game? I reckon it's going to be the same type of fucking game, dude. It's probably going to be really similar. Maybe.
Roman King BC says Slubs they did some awesome memes with Joe Pesci Goodfellas revolving around the short hats and the Palistanis.
The games are very different, almost entirely separate experiences.
No, you always just pick what you want.
No, I'm honest. Super honest.
Arthur Shaw 8368 says, lol right Milky.
Yeah.
Slub69 says I take it the PS5 is still in Japan.
Yeah, I didn't take it with me. Fucking hell. That would be a serious gamer, wouldn't it?
Milkatima Kesting says who is watching your place?
Got my side piece on it. Basically.
Roman King BC says we are here whatever you pick. But if you wanna look in cliffhanger for the series, perhaps watch a trailer for nostalgia's sakes in case you don't.
Is it Christmassy? Does it have a Christmas vibe?
Slub69 says no more shite games. Milkatima
It's gonna be hard.
says sly.
Don't tell me to slice something. A steady on woman. Kathy Bates moment. Right, I'm just cooking up a shitty thumbnail. It's actually quite.
Roman King BC says yes, kinda. It has snow and stuff.
Oh really? No, it's kind of Christmassy, but then we could play Star Wars, innit?
Milkatima Kesting says Sylvester Stallone. Sly. Roman King BC says people wear red sweaters.
Do they? Yeah, you're selling it to me now, cuzzy. Okay. Alright, we got the thumbnail. Let's just go through the list, yeah? Okay. So, non-negotiable is James Pond, the Robo-Cod. That's a good vibe. It's a British game. It's very Christmassy. Nights into Dreams on the Saturn 3D. Very nostalgic, very easy. No stress, like fucking Home Alone, bruv.
Milkatima Kesting says is Michael Rooker's character in it. Roman?
Snatcher, Hideo Kojima, Blade Runner, point and click. I mean, let's fucking go. Apparently that's Christmas themed, non-negotiable. These ones are negotiable. So on the list is Duke Nukem, Nuclear Winter. I don't think it's that difficult. And it should be great to play FPS.
Says, make sure you take the girl watching your back a bottle of brown sauce and traditional halal British food.
Okay, yeah, don't worry. I certainly will. Just like I didn't last year. So Duke Nukem, Nuclear Winter. King of Kings, the early years. It's a game about Christ and it's going to be janky as fuck. Those two could change. Other things we could play. Well, there's a bunch of snowboarding games, but they're not really Christmas games. Max Payne is kind of snowy. I've never played that. Winter Heat on the Saturn.
Says, no stress on Nights into Dreams.
No, not at all.
WR says, why is he treating us like voting matters?
Come on, you have to pretend. You have to pretend that it's free and fair.
Dragoon Saga on Saturn. Roman King BC says, yeah, play an FPS. I haven't ever seen you play one of those. I love
FPS, and it's time to get back into that. Dude, my brother has a boxed version of Panzer Dragoon Saga, but the thing is he doesn't have the sleeve to house both of the games, so the value will go down a bit. Dude, Panzer Dragoon Saga on eBay.
King BC says, oh yeah, Max Payne is definitely Christmassy. Milkatima Kesting says, very stress on Nights into Dreams.
No, it's not. Dude, do you know how much Panzer Dragoon Saga's worth? It's like £2,000, bro. Or around like £1,000 to £2,000. My brother fucking has it.
Hollow Knight.
And the crazy thing is they also don't have the sleeve that houses both of the games because it came on 2 discs. But it's still worth a shit ton of money. That's fucking mad, dude. Respect to my bro for that. Yeah, it's worth shit tons. That's amazing. Panzer Dragoon was a fucking weird and cool. It's just back then we talked about this, right? We did the Dreamcast emulator and we were just saying it's fun. It's just fun.
Says, is it playable, Jay?
Is what Panzer Dragoon? I mean, I could play it on the stream. We could definitely emulate it. But my brother's is playable. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's good condition, everything. But he lost the sleeve. But do you ever play the Dreamcast? And the games are just fun, and you long for those days where there's not a million controls and go in here in a skill tree. It's just let's have some fucking fun. It feels like it feels like studying sometimes playing video games. There's too much to absorb. They're just more. Sometimes you want a bit less.
Slub69 says know your bros.
Yeah, no, it's 100%
Roman
playable.
BC says, I have the Castlevania Symphony of the Night original disc, but it's in the greatest hits gel case.
Cool, man. Yeah, that's on the list of things to play as well. Puzzle Agents 1 and 2. Who the hell told me about that? Point and click. I mean, yeah. We can look at some of these. Winter Heat. These games are they're not Christmas games, but it would be fun.
Slub69 says Saturn was so fail in the UK.
It was. I had it day one.
Milkatima Kesting says you can probably find an insert online for Castlevania.
Man, this looks fucking... this looks hilarious. Oh, God.
I don't believe it. Decathlete was, in my opinion, one of the best looking...
I don't want this wanker's commentary, but... Yeah, that's not a Christmas game.
BC says any Bruce Willis Die Hard games by any chance?
I thought about doing it, but that takes too fucking long. I remember playing the building level where all night long getting to the end of that. That's not taken into consideration the shooting and the driving. It's just too fucking long. That's what she said. It's way too long.
Display said, but just says, hey everyone, is the pain over yet? Did you beat Marv and Harry?
Hey, now, we did, but one of them got stuck on the door at the end, so I took advantage of it, and I felt it wasn't a true victory, but then after trying 3 more times and getting isted fade.
Slub69 says Nakatomi Plaza Roman.
Yes. So, we basically have to play Home Alone next, because we've got to get it out of the way, and then it's King of Kings, and I don't know what the fuck that's going to be like, but then it's only going to be good stuff. James Pond is good. Nights into Dreams is good. Duke Nukem will be good. King of Kings good. So let's just get the Home Alone out the way, cuzzies. Don't you think?
Milkatima Kesting says, he beat it Vic, but Daniel Stern had a crisis in the doorway.
He did. So eloquently put. Every sentence is a work of art for Milkster, isn't it? So let's just do Home Alone on the Genesis. Let's just do it. I'm going to set it up and redirect you.
Bradublia says, whatever happened to your aquarium simulator demon baby fish game?
I was talking to my brother about that game today. I don't know, and it just makes me angry thinking about that. This must have been 19...
Display said Badger says, I'm not crying. Milkatima Kesting says we really should have checked on Seaman every day.
Fuck that game.
Bradublia says, he got impaled. Kevin had enough and took matters into his own hands. Roman King BC says, Johnny ripped Marv's and Harry's spines out and collected their skulls as souvenirs. The displeased badger.
$1992.
Milkatima Kesting says that's the closest thing you'll have TK's son. Johnny appreciate him.
Who?
Slub69 says BTW the new Predator film was pretty guys. Third display said Badger says damn now I'm a little bummed I missed that lol.
There's no... I don't fucking know, bro. You can't... Home Alone is so obscure, you can't even really find it on the YouTube game list.
Roman King BC says it was brutal badger. Roman King BC says it was like watching Hostel for the movie. Slub69 says oh no Vic's in the house.
Not another fuck. I don't even like Home Alone, bro.
Thirdest Police Edbudger says you don't like Home Alone the movie or the game.
I mean, I don't dislike the movie, but I've never ever considered watching that since I became an adult. I've nearly become an adult. I'm so close, but I just wouldn't want to watch it. Is it actually good?
Slub69 says no I hate Home Alone. Thirdest Police Edbudger says if you don't like Home Alone the movie you'll never be an American sorry friend lol.
Is that the way it is? Is that why the Trumpster's in it? The Trumpster.
BroWR says Home Alone 2 is superior.
I feel a bit naughty. I might go a little bit over calories, but I want to eat these dates since I'm off keto. Dude, it's not dry ones. The ones that they fucking somehow standardized, which are pieces of shit.
Childhood classic here, so that's blasphemy lol. BroWR says Pigeon Lady in the Park looks exactly like Piers Morgan.
Yes.
Slub69 says best film of that era was Planes, Trains and Autos.
Seriously, normalizing dates as dry is one of the biggest scams ever. That's like all kinds of fruit coming as
BC says Kevin.
That's like all kinds of fruit coming as dry fruit. Like there's no such thing as an apple. You just get dried apple or like dried orange or dried grapes, just raisins, currants. That's what dates are, but they've hornswoggled us all and made us believe that the dried date is the normal fruit. It's fucking not. A real date is like any other fruit. It's moist, it's not shriveled, it's not dry, and it's fucking delicious. And the only place I know that has them is down the road. It's so fucking tasty. I might have to get in there, cuzzy.
Milkatima Kesting says, I love PTA. Thirdest Police Edbudger says yeah I love planes, trains and automobiles but that was for the adults of that era not kids remember the rental car scene lol. Slub69 says dates are good if you want to be sick and shit yourself.
Are they that bad? Mate, I love hey, that's a bit fucking harsh. I thought they're kind of tasty, cuzzy.
BroWR says, dates don't come off the tree like that.
No, not at all. Fucking far from it.
BroWR says, dates are good for the wood.
For the wood? Oh.
Thirdest Police Edbudger says, I posted PTA on Thanksgiving on Discord and no one liked it and I even got insulted by Zero about it so I don't wanna hear you love it now milky lol traitor. Slub69 says way too sweet bruh.
Think so? You have a sweet tooth? You got the Scotch tooth.
Milkatima Kesting says, I didn't see it Vickle Mayo. Roman King BC says, Slubs, I just realized your PFP for Mandalore clan order still lies. Slub69 says zero sweet tooth here.
Oh, of course, if you don't like dates. If you don't like dates.
Roman King BC says, Johnny, I missed the Trump speech. Did anyone catch the line?
No, someone like my mum asked me about that. She said, like, what did Trump say today? No, someone else asked me this right today on the stream. And I said it. He said something fucking awesome, but I don't know what he said, cuzzy. What was it? Because it looks like he's doing some midterm warm-up shit, man. Back on the trail. That's where he's best. He said some shit. I was fucking laughing. He's just the best, man. He's funny as fuck. Over the years, his tone changes a little bit.
Thirdest Police Edbudger says, Milky, it's all good. I forgive you, lol.
The Milkster. All right, we need to do this. Is what we need to do.
Slub69 says he's cancelled the trade between us and the us.
Oh, really? Oh, so good.
Bradublia says, Big T is cooked, were compromised. Milkatima Kesting says, my Thanksgiving was weird. The firstborn wasn't here, so there was no one to sacrifice.
I'm not hearing it. I disagree. Trump says the G. Right. Okay, I'm gonna get some fruit, and you're gonna get redirected. I'm gonna end the stream now. If you sit tight there, I'll be right back, people.
Slub69 says he's sussed Starmer Snake out. Roman King BC says he said nothing about Venezuela.
This is all good news.
Bradublia says, a lot of digital-eyed crap is passing while we are distracted and he's playing stupid like it's not happening.
Right.
Thirdest Police Edbudger says, wasn't Tucker saying we were going to go to war with Venezuela and everyone thought it would be about that, so the mainstream tuned in? That's what I heard.
Mate.
Roman King BC says, all right.
Okay, you're getting redirected, Joel. See you in a bit.
Thirdest Police Edbudger says, Milky. Bradublia says,